We're the Forest City Knit Girls. I'm Carrie.
I'm June.
And I'm Patty.
And we're from London, Ontario, Canada, which is also known as the Forest City.
And this is a knitting podcast. So we're going to show you lots of stuff about knitting and what we're knitting on and a few other things that we'll be talking about.
Yeah. And this is our episode 17.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
And we're trying out a new camera tonight.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's clear and we don't look too far away or anything like that.
So we'll see.
Yeah. So thanks everybody for all your support and for watching us. And we're looking forward to sharing with you for the next 45 minutes or so.
All right. So how about we talk about our gift along? So right now we are having a gift along, and it is basically anything that you're making, knitting, crocheting, whatever you're making as a gift
Yeah.
that you're going to be giving away to somebody else. If it's, special yarn that you have been gifted and you're making something for yourself, that counts.
Yeah. Spinning. I saw somebody posted in our chatter the other day that she had this beautiful fiber that she was spinning and going to gift it to her mom.
I saw that too, and it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I know. So nice.
So we already have a lot of participation in our
A lot of
FOs.
FOs.
And a lot of people in our chatter thread as well, which is great. So we have picked prizes for our gift along, and we would like to show them to you. So we are picking a winner from our chatter thread, and then 2 winners from our FO thread. So for the chatter thread, we have decided to give away this very nice skein of woolberry yarn, which was actually gifted to us by one of our subscribers, Michelle, and we really appreciate that, Michelle.
Yeah.
The colorway is called Cozy Winter's Night.
Oh, that's perfect.
The perfect colorway.
Yeah, it's beautiful colors. Some burgundy and teal, I think, in there, and green.
I think it's a gray base.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Very pretty.
So that's for our chatter thread. And then the 2 prizes for our FO thread. So first of all, we're going to give away a set of these lovely project bag tags. And they have our logo on it. They say Forest City Knit Girls on the one side. And then on the other side, you have one for sweater, one for socks, one for hat, and one for shawl and mittens. And you can add these onto your project bags so you know what project is in the bag. Basically.
I have one on my bag right here for my shawl. They're very handy.
They are handy.
Yeah.
They're really well made, and these were made by Carrie's brother-in-law, and he did a wonderful job. And then the other prize to go with those is this lovely project bag and DPN holder. And this was gifted to us by Dawn of the Knit's Best Thing.
It's so nice.
And it's so cute.
Yeah.
So Dawn is one half of the Codependent Knitters.
Right. So this is the project bag. And then there's also, it might be hard to see, but there's a little DPN case in there as well.
Yeah.
Super cute with
so
the
cute.
flamingos with Santa hats.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dawn, for giving this to
Yeah, thank you.
for one of our subscribers. That's awesome. And also, we're lucky enough to have lunch with Dawn and Lisa from the Codependent Knitters, and then also Adrian from the Fiber Friends.
The Fiber Friends.
Yeah. So that was really nice. We really enjoyed that, and it was so nice to meet them.
It was.
Yeah, it was great lunch. Did some knitting and chatting. And it was a lot of fun.
It was. So then our last prize is from Kim and Colin from Ginger Snap, and this is I guess it's like a sock set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a skein of yarn with a little mini with it, and it's called Penguin Plunge.
And there's
So
zest
fun.
fingering base. So cute.
It's so cute.
And then also with that is one of their needle gauge. What do you call
Needle
it?
gauge.
Needle gauge, which is so cute with their logo.
It's adorable.
And then community over competition pin, which they're big advocates of, and we're totally on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a really nice gift.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So those are the prizes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll probably draw the prizes probably in January, right? So we'll probably announce the prizes in the winners in our first episode in January.
Yeah.
Because did you already mention that we
No.
okay.
So we've extended the knit along, the gift along until the last day of December.
Yeah, so lots of time.
Yeah. So you can add in your holiday knitting as well if you're have some time off.
Good idea.
Yeah. All right. So continue to post your FOs. We just love seeing them, and they're just, it gives us ideas and inspiration as well. It's just great.
Yeah. There's so many lucky people out there getting these wonderful gifts that everybody's making. It's really nice.
Yeah. So is that everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
all we have to say about that.
So do you want to talk about what we're wearing?
Sure. Yes. Do you want me to start?
Sure.
Okay. So I finally did it. I finished my Comfort Bake Cardi. I knit this out of Neighborhood Fiber Co. I can't remember the colorways. I bought the wool at Rhinebeck, not this year, but last year. So it's been a work in progress for over a year, and I love it. It's so
cute. I love the color.
It's great.
Thank you. It's very, very colorful. It's not something, it's not colors that I would normally pick, but I bought it in a kit. And
It looks really nice.
You were pretty skeptical about it at first. You're like, I don't know if I should have done this, but the colors look amazing on you.
Yeah, they do.
They look
Thank you.
really good, June.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
It goes really well with like jeans and a black top, and just adds a splash of color, and I like it. So I'm going to show you the bottom. So this was the last
So pretty.
color at the
Reminds me of
bottom
a
here.
sunset.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a sunset.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, thank you. So ever since I think I finished it just a little over a week ago, and I wear it almost every day.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's very, very comfortable. I know tons of people have knit this sweater, and I can definitely see why.
Yeah. So we had all, not this past Rhinebeck, but the year before Rhinebeck, had purchased the yarn to each make our own.
Yeah.
And Jean was the last one to finish. So we all have our Comfort Fade Cardis now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should wear them together for one episode.
Yeah, we should.
Sure.
They're great.
They are.
It's a great pattern, and Neighborhood Fiber Co. is amazing yarn. I love it.
Yeah, and it's really good yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so soft. Yeah. I'd have to say the shawl collar was kind of a beast to knit. It took me forever.
It's a lot of stitches.
It's a lot of
It is,
stitches,
yeah.
but it wasn't difficult.
No.
And yeah, I highly recommend it if you haven't knit one of these yet to give it a try.
Looks amazing.
Thank you.
I know you go.
Okay.
Yeah, what about you, Patty?
All right. So this is actually a test knit for SweaterFreak Knits. I'm not going to talk too much about it because the pattern's not actually released yet. It will be released in January, so I'll mention it again when she releases the pattern. But it's a top-down crop top with bell sleeves, and I just love it. The pattern is going to be very like adjustable, so if you want it longer, you can certainly make it longer. And also she's gonna have different types of sleeves in there, so and I think she's adding one where you can do the thumb hole, so make the sleeves a little longer with the thumb hole, which is really cute. One of our testers made it that way, and it's adorable. Yeah, and I love it. It's very comfortable to wear. The yarn that I used is Cascade 220 Ocean Heather.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. So, like I said, the pattern won't be released till January. However, once it's released, I will mention it again because it's a great sweater.
Yeah, and it didn't really take you very long to knit either, did it?
No, not too bad. I think because it's a crop top, you know, there's not too much
length to the body.
right. Yeah, and in her pattern for her sleeves, it calls for a bit of a wider bell sleeve, but for mine instead, I just knit straight down and then did a decrease before the ribbing and then the ribbing. So it's just a slight bell sleeve.
Oh, so you only did one decrease on the sleeves, just at the bottom. Oh, that's
Just at
nice.
the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And I really like it. It's a nice fit.
Yeah, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Yeah, so that's the sweater.
Nice.
And I'm wearing my Humulus, which I wore a few ago when we just got back from Rhinebeck. It's by Isabell Kraemer. And the wool I used was Blue Sky Fibers in their wool stock worsted. And it's super squishy and cozy, and it's freezing out, so it's the perfect sweater for today's weather.
It looks nice and warm.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, well, you've made this sweater before, right, June? And I have yarn to make it, so I hope to get it on this winter because I'd love to have one as well.
Yeah.
Cozy.
It's a really nice pattern.
Yeah.
I probably could have gone down a size. It's pretty roomy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind it being roomy.
No.
No, not everything has to be fitted. So.
No. Yeah. It looks great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's a good sweater pattern. It's comfortable. I don't know. The fit is really nice.
Yeah.
For sure.
Any other?
Yeah.
infos?
I
Should we talk about-
think we're moving on to hats. Are we not?
It's the hat show.
Yeah, it's the hat show. Do you want to go first, Jane?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay. So my cousin asked me to make Mummy and Me hats.
Those
They're
are so
so
cute.
cute.
Okay, so this one is for obviously her baby, and this is for my cousin. And they're really cute. I'm just gonna look it up for a second. Okay, so I used Cascade Yarns 220 Superwash Merino, so it's washable. And it's a bulky pattern. The pattern is Northward by Tin Can Knits.
Oh, cute.
It was fun to make. Honestly, this baby hat took me 4 hours. Oh, it looks good.
It's so cute.
So
Cute.
cute.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, it looks good.
So you held two together?
I held two together to give it kind of a marled look. So I held two different shades of pink, and I like the effect of it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, because it was bulky, and I couldn't find the right shade of pink in bulky. So
Oh, right.
Cascade tends to have lots of choices. Anyway, I highly recommend this knit. Free pattern by, I think I mentioned that already, by Tin Can Knits. One thing I wanted to show you. So I was going to get removable pom-poms, but they're really expensive. So I'm on a budget right now. So I thought, okay, I'm going to make do with the pom-poms that I have. So what I did, I'm sure probably lots of you already know this, but I put a button on the inside, and to make the pom-pom removable, I left safety pins in here, but I'm not going to keep the safety pins on. But what you do is you can just take the pom-pom off and pull it through, and then you can take it off for washing.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
That's a
and
good
then to
idea.
put it on again, like just attach, because it comes all these, like I got these pom-poms from Amazon, so they usually have like an elastic attached to them. So I just put the safety pin through and popped it through the top, and then just wrapped it around the button.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it actually holds it on pretty securely.
Yeah, it's really
Like
good.
it's not very floppy.
No.
So anyway, that way, because you can't wash these pom-poms, that it destroys them. I've tried it. Doesn't look good. So that way the pom-poms are removable and an option for anyone who's on a bit of a budget.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
They're really cute.
Yeah, very
Thanks.
cute.
They're gonna look adorable in them together.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait to see pics.
Nice.
So those are my hats.
Nice.
Did you have anything?
I do. Well, the one I don't have with me, so I'll put a quick picture in. I forgot to mention it last time. So 2 episodes ago, I showed it as a whip, was the pumpkin hat for my friend's little one. So I finished that well in time for Halloween. So I'll put a picture of cute little Zane and his pumpkin hat as well as pumpkins.
Adorable.
Really cute.
There, it was a great knit. It was such a quick, easy knit. Highly recommend it. You can make, somebody mentioned on, I think commented on that episode that they just did it in different colors and made like an eggplant hat.
Oh,
Same
good
pattern,
idea.
but you just change the colors.
right.
So that was one. And then the other hat I have is, so a friend of mine asked for, her daughter wears a headband with a giant bow on it, and she wanted it in turquoise specifically. She didn't like the color she had. So it was a free pattern that I found on Ravelry for it, but the ball of turquoise wool that I picked up was ginormous. So I finished the headband. She has the headband now, but I had enough, so I made her a hat also that I'll give her
So cute.
to go with it.
Very
So it's
cute.
turquoise as well with a white palm. And the wool is Lion Brand. I found it at Michael's for $3.50.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and I still have tons more. I can make another hat.
Wow.
And this one it's a woolly wormhead pattern.
I love it.
And the pattern name was Aran's Slouch.
That is so cute.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
cute. I like the
I love
brim
that
on
color
it.
too.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's adorable. It
It-
feels good.
The white pom-pom looks really good on that color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm making Mom a hat right now too. So once I'm done that, I'll give them both their hats.
Nice.
So
That's awesome.
that's my
Very
FO.
And I, as well, have a hat to show. So this also is a test knit, and the pattern isn't released yet, but I think it'll be released in December. And so I test knit this, but I'm giving it away as a gift. And this is called the umbrella hat.
So cute.
And this is a pattern by
SweaterFreak.
SweaterFreak Knits again. If you haven't checked out her patterns, you should, because
they're
she has
so
nice patterns.
She does.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And
That's adorable.
She has very nice, so
Aw.
cute.
I love it.
She has nice hat patterns, nice wraps, nice sweaters.
Adorable.
Yeah,
so
so
cute. I definitely want to make that.
Yeah. I'm going to give this one away as a gift to my son's girlfriend. However, I think I might make myself one too after
really cute.
Christmas. But yeah,
It
I
kind
love
of,
it.
I like the colors you chose too. It almost looks like a ladybug.
Kind of, yeah.
It's really cute.
Yeah. Anyways, I think the pattern will be released in December. So keep an eye
In
out
time for
it.
some more gift knits.
Yep. And the yarn that I used was Barocco for the main color, for the pink color. And I think it's called, it has a funny name, that color. It's called Sakura.
Oh,
And then the dark color is a Cascade 220 Heather in dark charcoal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
yeah, really nice. They look good together.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I'm also going to knit a cowl. Not with the polka dot pattern, but
With the pink or
With
with,
the same
black?
colors.
with the same colors.
Oh, so
to
be
give
two
to her.
colors.
as
Nice.
well.
Aw,
Yeah.
nice gift.
Yeah.
Very
So
nice.
that's my FO. That's all I have.
Wow, that's so funny that we all have hats.
Yeah,
Photos.
it is
That's
the hat
It's the hat
show.
I do have one old FO, and I mentioned
Right.
on our last episode when we were showing the red scarves that I had leftover red from Colorwork stockings, and one of our viewers actually asked to see them because she was thinking of making some. So I brought them. The pattern I used it's on Ravelry. It's called the Christmas Stocking Collection by Michelle Hunter.
Okay. Is it a paid for pattern?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
So I have a pile of
this is
stockings.
So nice.
They're so cute.
So here they are, and I just used Red Heart yarn. I chose to use acrylic yarn because they're gonna get thrown in my bin every year with all the Christmas decorations, and then you know everyone's gifts and things are going into the stockings. Oh, there's more. Hold on. Big family.
Oh wow! I can't believe you knit all these last year in like a month, didn't you?
That's so cute.
Yeah.
They're adorable.
They are.
Yeah, so they look really cute hung up on at the fireplace, and they're huge. You can fit lots of gifts and treats in there.
There's lots of room in there.
Yeah, and everyone's had a different pattern. So my sisters had snowflakes, and my brother-in-law's has a truck, which
I
is
love the
perfect
truck.
because
That's cute.
he's the wood guy.
Yeah.
So he has his pickup truck with his.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make that one for Daryl.
My teen has snowmen,
Cute.
and I had a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
And then my husband had reindeer.
They're so cute.
So adorable.
Yeah.
And all these designs are in the one pattern.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
It was
I
a
might
very
knit some
easy
too.
pattern to follow. They actually went really, really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little worried that I wasn't going to get them all done. And I was finishing one on Christmas Eve, but like literally just finishing this part on Christmas Eve.
Oh wow.
So I got them all done.
Awesome.
And I just picked where I wanted the colors. So I just like, oh, this one will be green tops. Those will be red tops.
Okay.
Just sort of picked it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you did a
really
good job.
Cute.
It looks like so much fun.
Yeah, they are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And they look really cute hung up.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you remember, is it chunky weight or is this worsted?
I think it's worsted.
Worsted, yeah.
Yeah.
It just, maybe it feels thick because of the color work. So it's like double layer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're really cute.
So those are the colorwork stockings, really easy pattern to follow. So for a viewer that was asking about them, definitely check out that pattern to get all your Christmas stockings.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you have time.
You do have time.
It is doable.
I think I started them in December.
You did. I remember.
Wow.
Yeah.
June was a little worried that I was going to knit 6 stockings in a month, but I did it.
They're very cute.
Thanks.
Good. Was that everything for FOs?
That is for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do you guys want to talk about the program that we've been testing?
Well, it's an app.
An app, yeah.
So we were asked to try out the Knit Companion app. So we've been using it now for a couple of months, and we love it.
Yeah.
I can't say anything but good things about it. It's really quite amazing.
Yeah.
So you download the app. There is, I think there's a free ad version maybe, but then there's also an annual subscription with no ads and extra functionality to be able to edit things. And from that, what you can do is download any pattern from Ravelry or from your Dropbox.
Yeah.
So it moves it over there, and I'll just pull up. So I have my hat pattern here that I'm working on. So you have the ability there's like a highlighter. So you can, I don't know if you can really see that on the screen because it's glaring out, but you can use a highlighter to know what row you're on. There's counters down the side that show you can count your rows. What else can you do? You can add notes.
Add notes.
You can add notes across the bottom of things. There's, a pen functionality so that you can scribble on where you're at or make a little note with your finger or mark something off.
You can actually also add in video links from your patterns as well, which is nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this little icon up there, you can add in your video links and it'll add it down there.
Gotcha. Okay. I haven't tried that yet.
Another thing about it too is you can add in multiple projects.
Yes.
So you can add in all your projects.
I don't know if you can see, I've got a bunch of projects listed in there.
You can download your files right from Ravelry. So when you go into at the top there of the screen, you can pick Ravelry right there. So you go into that, pick your pattern, and it'll upload your pattern into the Knit Companion app. And then also the same with Dropbox as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you put your pattern into Dropbox,
Yep.
there's a Dropbox function there. So it'll just pull up your pattern into the app.
Yeah.
I upload PDFs a lot. So like,
Yeah.
because in my phone, in my library, I have in my books. What's that app called where you put all your books? Anyway, that's where I had like a lot of my old patterns.
Oh,
so you
the
can
iBooks.
the iBooks, yeah. So you can just from there you can just upload, and
Yeah.
it comes up as an option to upload it into Knit Companion.
Yeah, it's great. I've never been a fan of printing out patterns and
No.
having paper everywhere
No,
and
me either.
things like that. So I've always used my iPad or my iPhone, and then I'm just like marking it up, and it's messy, and I'll like mark something wrong, and then I'm erasing that. So now having it all like right here to actually like follow along with the highlighter and the rulers and the counters.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this app.
Yeah,
I do
me
too.
too. You can change the colors of your counters and your highlighter lines and everything. Like there's a lot of versatility to it. You can get it on Google Play or through the Apple Store. So you can have it on Android or iOS.
Yeah.
You can do multiple counters, which I think is really handy. So if you're, when you're doing a pattern where you have to count, several things at the same time, and you can link them all.
Yeah.
So I've tried that with a project where you can link them, and then you just have to count once, and it moves. You put the formula in, and it moves all of them.
Yeah.
As they should, which is amazing.
Oh, and another thing that it does is it times your knitting time. So when you have the app open,
It keeps track of how long
it
you
keeps
spent.
it keeps track. So
Yeah, it's neat.
yeah, it is neat.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else.
No, I honestly, if you haven't heard of it or you're thinking about getting it, it's totally worth it. It's the only way I'm going to be doing my patterns.
Yeah,
now
me
is-
too. We have
is on here.
the paid for version, and I would highly recommend. It's worth the money.
It is.
Like if
it's not
you're
very
consi-
expensive.
I think it's maybe $25 a year or
For a
something,
year.
but it is definitely well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Awesome. I know. I can't even imagine what I would do without it now. It's so.
I don't use
true.
anything else to keep track of my patterns. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And I have it on my phone and on my iPad. So if
Yeah,
I
me
am
too.
out, I just have my phone with me. That's perfect. But when I'm at home, I like a bigger screen anyway. So
Yeah.
being on the iPad's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I think that's all we have to say about that.
Thank you. Thank you, Knit Companion,
Yes.
for asking us to review it and try it out. We really enjoy it.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So why don't we talk about what we're working on?
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm making another hat. This one is for my husband. It's the Woolly Wormhead pattern. The pattern name is MS Beanie, which June showed hers a few episodes ago. She made one for her son. It's a seed stitch pattern. And I am using Knit Picks Swish worsted weight. And it's the Delft Heather colorway. I did make him a hat. Patty gave me a beautiful skein of Malabrigo.
The worsted.
Worsted. I'll show it. So I knit him the hat, and I was very clear that it needed to be put aside if it needed to be washed and not thrown into the hamper with the rest of the clothes. Because the type of laundry that we do in our house is you just grab a bunch and throw it in the washing machine. You don't sort. We don't have time for sorting.
No.
So he wore the hat. He loved it. He thought it was great. Where he works, he is in and out of a warehouse where it's cold. So he was so happy with it. And then, I don't know, a few days ago, he's like, I don't know where I put my hat. And I said, you better not have put it in the laundry. And he's like, I didn't. I promise. Well, he did. So now we have a little newborn creamy hat that's been
hilarious.
felted.
And it's so thick.
Yeah.
It's so thick and felted.
I didn't when you sent us
It's
pictures.
hilarious.
I didn't think it was that small, but just for
No.
gauge, this is a baby size hat.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
Oh, goodness. Whoops.
So Yeah, so now I'm knitting him a new one.
In superwash.
Oh goodness, that's funny.
And that's the only whip I have.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, since
Yes,
this
you
is
should
really
show
funny,
yours.
actually. Carrie pulled out her hat when she got here and started knitting on it, and I'm looking at it, going, "What yarn are you using?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm using Knit Pick Swish," and I'm like, "You're kidding! What color is that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's Delft Heather." And weirdly enough, I am also knitting a hat with the Knit Pick Swish in Delft Heather. So this hat is, it's a test knit. The pattern's not released yet. It's called the Highway Hat, and it's by a designer called Redheadnata. Her name's Natalie. And she has some really cute patterns as well. We've knit a hat of hers before. What
Yeah, it's my favorite.
The
hat.
Gothic
The Gothic
hat?
lines or something.
Gothic lines,
Yeah.
right? But this one's the Highway Hat, and it's unisex, but I'm making this as a gift, probably for my son.
So nice.
Yeah. And I have to say that the Knit Pick Swish
So
is
nice.
beautiful yarn.
Yeah.
It's so super soft and squishy. I love it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I have to give it a try. Even your needles are the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're both using our zings. Same size needle.
So weird.
So identical color.
Yes. We are definitely knitting buddies.
Yeah, we are.
That's funny.
I'm not sure when that pattern will be released. It may be released in December though.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice. The cabling and it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, and then my other whip that I'm working on is called The Snuggle is Real. And it is by a designer. His name is Max. Do you remember?
No, but
No.
I'll put it up below.
Okay. Max CYR. I don't know how to say that. Anyways, Carrie will put everything up on the screen. And so this is a cowl pattern. And this here is not going to be there at the bottom. That's just a provisional cast on. So the colors actually are going to be more like this. And you do fold it over like this, and it has a drawstring around the neck. I am almost finished this part. So once I'm finished this part here, this pattern, there will be the ribbing at the top as well. And then in the middle, or on the inside, I'm going to add this color.
So it's lined.
It's gonna be so
It's
nice.
lined, yeah.
Nice.
So it's going to be really warm. I'm making this as a Christmas gift for my husband. And
He doesn't watch. Does he watch our podcast?
no, I don't. Wow.
Tell him not to. It's so nice.
It's a really easy pattern to remember. I believe it has an 8-row repeat.
Okay.
So two rows I do the orange, and then 2 rows I use the darker color, and you slip one and then knit one, and then the next row you slip one and purl it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it gives it a double thickness. This is so thick right now. It is gonna, and with the lining, it is gonna be the warmest cowl ever.
And great for snowmobiling.
Snowmobiling.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's what I thought, because he quads in the winter, so that'll be nice and warm for him when he's out quadding.
It's beautiful.
And I'm using the Malabrigo worsted. And
Don't put it in the washing machine.
this one's called Pearl. This is Black Forest. And what is this one called? I forget.
Can't remember.
Rhodesia.
Oh,
it's so
Yeah.
pretty.
yeah, it's gorgeous.
And he loves orange, so that's why I got him the orange.
The colors are perfect for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
It's funny, all of our husband's favorite color is orange.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
dear,
is weird.
yeah, that is. Are you making an orange hat?
I didn't get orange. They didn't have the right color. Orange.
Oh. Anyways, I highly recommend this pattern. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice with the drawstrings too. It's gonna be
Yeah.
so snuggly.
I wouldn't say it's a quick knit though.
Mm.
I mean, it almost feels to me like knitting a shawl
Right.
because there's a lot of stitches and you're just going around in circles and you know, it's a lot
Yeah.
of knitting.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many
Anyway.
stitches do you have on there?
I think there's 148 stitches on this.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's worth it though.
Yeah, I love it. He'll love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, I think that's my, oh no, I have one more whip. Do you have something to show though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I am working on a shawl and it's a gift knit. And I'm just gonna finish this row for a second. Sorry. I'm almost there. I have 2 stitches.
Who's it for? You can say that or no?
No.
Oh, right.
Because she might watch. She'll
right.
probably figure it out. But so it's by Lisa Haynes, and you can't really see, the colors are kind of blowing out. It's just it's a simple shawl right around the corner, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Right around the corner. And so it starts with a 2-color stripe in garter stitch. So I do that. So I work this in a big triangle using half of the wool, and then I forget, you're gonna show a picture.
Yep.
So anyway, there's gonna be a solid band of pink on one side and a solid band of gray on the other side.
It's a really nice pattern.
Yeah.
I test knit this pattern for Lisa Haynes, and it was one of my favorite shawls to make.
I love
it's
that shawl.
so nice.
Yeah. After I saw yours, I thought I have to make this shawl at some point. So the colors, so it's all wool, really pretty wool, nice and soft. The gray is silver maple, and this one is, oh, I don't know where the tag is. Maybe it's in here. Oh yeah, it's in here. So this is kind of, I mean, I guess I would call it pink, but it has a little bit of a purple tinge to it, or mauvey tinge to it.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, and it's called Lady Slipper.
I really
Pretty.
like that color.
Yeah, me
It's very
too.
Pretty.
Yeah, and it's just very soft, and I think it'll just be soft and delicate, the shawl.
Yeah.
So anyway, that'll be another Christmas gift.
Nice.
It's really nice.
It is very
Thank
nice.
you.
And the person you're giving it to will love it.
I think so. I do think so.
Okay. Any more?
I have another one, but you go ahead.
Okay. So I have one more whip to show, and I showed the yarn and everything on the last podcast,
Whoa.
but I didn't, I hadn't casted it on yet.
You've gotten a lot done.
I have.
Wow.
So the yarn that I'm using is the Croft.
Feels so good.
Yeah.
So squishy.
In these colors. And this is a sample knit for our local yarn store, the Little Red Mitten. And I am doing the Fern and Feather.
It is so pretty.
And I have the yoke done and some of the short rows.
Oh, that looks so
Yeah,
nice.
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Very
really pretty.
Yeah. I like, when I saw the 2 skeins, I thought it would be higher contrast, but once it's knit, it's more subtle, isn't it? Which I really like.
it though. I
do
think it's
too.
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a lovely pattern. It's by Jennifer Steingass, and it's a top-down construction. There's a lot of short row shaping in it, so it's it's a little bit longer, I guess, at the back.
Oh yeah.
And then I was reading a little bit ahead in the pattern, and it does have some waist shaping as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm really enjoying knitting this, and I really, really like this
Yeah, it's
yarn.
It
nice.
feels so
Very
good.
nice. Yeah.
It's
It's almost like, I don't want to say spongy, but it's got
It does.
real squish to it.
it
doesn't
does.
it?
Yeah.
I quite like
is.
it.
Yeah, me too.
Shetland wool.
Shetland. Yeah.
Nice.
100% Shetland Island wool. Yeah, it feels amazing.
And I can't remember the name of the colors that I'm using. I don't know if I have the tag either. Anyways, I think once I'm finished knitting this for the little red mitten, I might cast on a Fern and Feather for myself because I love it.
You should.
It's a great pattern.
Mm-hmm. It's really pretty pattern.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So I have one, but I haven't made a lot of progress. So I'm knitting the goat herder sweater for my son, and I showed this on the last podcast. I don't know what happened. I got gauge, but for some reason, I even went down a little bit in size, but it ended up being huge. Like it was a good this much bigger than what it should be.
Wow.
So
Whoops.
What happened?
Oh, no.
And I checked
What
my
if we're
gauge. Yeah. So anyway, I did have maybe about 6 inches finished.
That's
and then when I brought it
frustrating.
over for him to try
Oh,
on,
no.
and I unraveled the whole thing, and this is how far. So I don't know. I'm going down a size. I get another size, and
Did you change your needle at all, or are you just going down a sweater size?
yeah, I'm going down a size. So the sizes, there's 24 stitches difference between each size, which
That's
is
a lot.
considerable.
That is.
Yeah, so going down a size was 24 stitches less, which is 6 inches less than what I had. So I'm hoping that's going to work out. But anyway, I don't know if I'll get this done for Christmas now because of
Oh, that's so
my
frustrating.
backpedaling,
Yeah.
but that's okay. And this is really nice yarn too. I kind of
love
wound it
that
up
color.
funny. It's
So pretty.
yeah, it's really nice. It's Lore. And
By the
it's
Fiber
the
Co?
Fiber Co.
Right.
Yeah. And the colorway is Truth.
It's
I like how
really
it's got like
nice.
those flecks in there of like, what is that, browns?
Yeah, orangey.
Orangey
It looks a little
browns?
orangey.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm. And he liked I was going to go down a needle size, but he liked the looser gauge of this.
Oh, okay.
So, because he
Yeah.
likes a more light,
Right.
airy sweater. So, anyway, I think it'll work out now.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be very nice when you're done.
Yes. I hope so. And that's it for whips.
Yeah, for me too.
Me too.
All right. So I don't think we have a lot of acquisitions. We did visit. When was that? Seems like a long time ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks
Mhm.
ago.
It was right after our last podcast.
Right.
Mhm.
We visited Feather Your Nest, which is a yarn shop in Sarnia.
Such a nice shop.
Very nice shop.
It's a neat shop. Like, it's
Yeah.
like a gift shop in the front and a yarn store in the back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she has really nice yarn there. And I am trying not to purchase too much yarn, but I found this and I just thought it was really nice. This is a fingering weight yarn. It's by Blue Moon.
It feels good.
And
It feels
it's
really good.
100% certified organic merino.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
bigger
the
one.
nice thing about this is on the skein there is over 1,100 yards on it.
Wow.
So that's a lot of yarn.
Yeah.
And it was on sale and I got a
Here, we'll frame
really,
you.
really good price.
Woo!
So I don't know what I'm going to make with it yet, but I thought it was really nice.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah,
And incredibly soft.
it is.
Mhm.
I just couldn't believe the amount of yardage on
I
this
Yeah.
know.
for the price.
I know.
It
I
was
wish I had
great.
bought some.
Yeah,
She had some really good deals.
she did.
Yeah.
And it's a nice store and she
Mhm.
has very nice yarn there.
Yeah, it's all high-end yarn.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice. I bought a skein of yarn too, but I forgot to bring it.
Next
Next
time. I think, that's all my acquisitions.
I don't have any.
No.
I guess I picked up some knit picks, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
knitting with it. That's my only acquisition.
And we
Got to
love,
get through my gift knits.
well, we love
Mhm.
knit picks.
Yeah,
It's great
Mhm.
yarn.
it is. Yeah. And it arrives quickly when you order it. And
I know.
yeah, they're good company.
They are.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we have something kind of exciting going on this weekend.
2/3 of us.
2/3
Well,
of
yes.
us. Patty can't come.
No, but that's okay because I'm going somewhere nice too.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, you are. Yeah. So we're going to Aran and Carlos are coming this weekend to the Little Red Mitten, and they have classes and all sorts of stuff. And Carrie and I got tickets, and Patty did too, but she can't come to go to the lecture. So the lecture's on Sunday. I think it's at 11, and we're gonna go and meet Aran and Carlos. So I think that'll be a lot of fun.
That will be fun. I am sad that I'm going to miss it, but you know, you have to make sacrifices.
Yeah, it's such a sacrifice you're making.
We'll be thinking of you while we're in the cold.
Yes.
Anyways, I hope you guys have a great time.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Tell us all about it.
Yeah, we
Sure.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anybody watching is planning on going, please come and say hi to us. Yeah, we'd love to meet you. I think
That's
that's
awesome. Cool.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, I think, is there anything else, ladies?
No,
No, I don't think
that's
so.
it.
Okay. Well, we'd just like to thank all our subscribers and welcome all our new subscribers as well. I mean, you guys are just amazing.
Yeah.
Please continue to participate in our gift along. We are thoroughly enjoying.
I love looking at all the
Oh,
FOs.
me
Yeah.
too.
It's a lot of fun.
It's amazing.
And it's really motivating me to do some more gift knits
Me
and
too.
get a few, like, just small things too, so that, you know,
That's
those
what I
that you
like
love
about
get
it.
something.
It doesn't have to be anything major.
No.
You know, you can
No.
do. I think somebody even posted like knitted Christmas tree ornaments.
Yes.
Which I thought was really
Yeah,
nice.
that is nice.
Oh, and
Dishcloths, which is, everybody loves homemade dishcloths.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just been a lot of inspiration. I feel like coming from our gift along. So thank
sure.
you very much for everybody for their participation.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see you again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, in a couple weeks.
Thanks, everybody. Happy
Thank you.
knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Bye.